Alright, so you might wonder why I'm here with sock feet and have my shoe sitting out. It's because we're going to do Turkish Getups, and if you haven't heard of them, they're a fantastic exercise that is amazing for full body connection, shoulder strength, shoulder mobility, core function, just overall full body coordination. I use the shoe because it's a great training tool to help you understand how all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. So I'm going to do a full one, without really saying anything. I want you to watch, and then we'll break it down after that. So this video is going to be a bit longer, but make sure you tune in to make sure you're doing it correctly in each phase. All right, so you're going to lay on the back. I'll talk through it after, resting my shoe on my hand. All right, so that's a full Turkish Getup on one side. Then I would do it on the other side with the same way. Now we'll go step by step. So the first thing is getting on your back with the shoe on your hand. So I just make a fist and I rest my shoe on the flat part of the hand. Now if you have a yoga block or something, you can do that too. That's fine. But I use the shoe because most people are wearing shoes in the gym and it's an easy thing to do. So from here, our first phase is to get up onto, so I've got my left hand up, my left foot, just resting on the ground. My right arm is out to about a 45-degree angle. From here, I'm going to get up on my right elbow. And most people just try and do a sit-up, but what we want to do is press the hand toward the ceiling, and I turn my chest to the side. As I do that and apply force into my right arm, I can get up onto my right elbow. Now, if you look at the line from the top to the bottom, the shoe is right over top of my right elbow. There's a straight line down my arm, through the shoulders, into the elbow. Now I can roll back and come to here. This is an exercise on itself. Each phase of the Turkish Getup, we can go through one after the other. And if you notice, I'm looking at my shoe the whole time. As I turn my head and look this way, it's easy for my hand to wander, and if the shoe falls off, then I know I wasn't paying attention to that. And we use that because if you have, imagine you have a 100-pound dumbbell in your hand. If it gets offline, you don't want that 100-pound dumbbell falling, and if it gets a little bit offline, that 100 pounds starts to feel like 150 or 200 pounds, and then you'll drop it. So technique is absolutely critical for the Turkish Getup. So up onto the elbow. Now from here, I need to press up with my hand again and press into my right hand to get up to my hand. Now I position my hand here. If you notice, I basically got a little bit of a tripod with my right hand, my right hip, and my right foot, or left foot, sorry. From here, I'm going to press into my left heel to lift up, and now I've created a straight line from the shoe all the way down to my right hand. So in this position, a lot of people make the mistake of not going up high enough. They just go to here. I want you to lift those hips so you get full extension. That in itself is its own exercise. Now I'm going to move my right knee to get as close to my right hand as I can. That way, when I lift my right hand, I've got the base of support. I come up here. So now in this position, I'm in a half kneeling position, and I've looked towards you right now. But I'm going to keep my eye on the shoe. From here, I can adjust my left foot wherever I need to be able to hinge forward and then stand up out of that lunge, or the half kneeling position. This is the halfway point of the exercise. From here, we just have to reverse all the steps. So looking up at the shoe, I step back. Now what I do is I bring my left foot out to the side, so it provides clearance when I bring my right leg through. People tend to lean back this way and arch the back, and the body doesn't like to bend that way, and especially the heavy load puts a lot of stress on the low back. So what we want to do is, keeping the core brace, we want to reach it forward to about a 45-degree angle and hinge the hips while rotating the upper body. So that position from here. Now, because I moved my left foot out, I have clearance to slide my right leg through. Hip to the ground, elbow to the ground, shoulder to the ground, and then back to the ground. That's the end of the motion. So again, a lot of steps might seem very, very complicated. In other videos, we'll break down step by step in a bit more detail, but try it out. Use the shoe, and I guarantee you're going to be dropping the shoe all over the place. Your elbow's going to be bending. You're going to be forgetting to look at it. Those are ways that we practice rather than dropping kettlebells and dumbbells and other weights on your head. So keep that in mind. Technique is absolutely critical. Try it step by step. Pause the video, reverse if you need to make sure you get it right. Once you have it right and you can do it very smoothly, then you can start to add load. Start small, build it up from there, and you'll be amazed at the strength you can get from this. Try it out, post your thoughts in the comments, and look forward to hearing from you.